Right now, artificial intelligence is quietly making decisions about your life, often without you even realizing it. Every time you unlock your phone, scroll through social media, or even walk down the street, AI is watching, learning, and influencing your choices. It's not just about convenience or cool new features, it's about control. These invisible algorithms are shaping your world in ways you never agreed to, and most people have no idea just how deep this goes. Behind the scenes, tech giants are spending billions of dollars to keep these systems running, and to keep you in the dark. They're investing in secrecy, lobbying governments, and building walls around their data. Why? Because the more you know, the more you might question what's really happening with your information. We're not just talking about what shows up in your streaming queue, or which ads follow you around the internet. AI is deciding if you get approved for a loan, if you land that dream job, and even which news stories you see or don't see. These decisions can change the course of your life, and you might never know why you were chosen or rejected. These powerful systems operate in the shadows, hidden away in server rooms and data centers, quietly shaping your reality. They're fueled by data you never realized you gave away. Your clicks, your searches, your location, even your voice. All of it is being collected, analyzed, and used to predict and influence your behavior. What you're about to learn could completely change how you see the world around you. Some of these secrets are so disturbing that even top AI researchers, people who helped build these systems, have gone into hiding, fearing for their safety and the future of humanity. By the end of this video, you'll understand why some of Silicon Valley's most powerful executives are building luxury bunkers and secret shelters. They know what's coming, and you deserve to know how to protect yourself and your loved ones too. Get ready. Here are the 12 shocking AI secrets that big tech desperately doesn't want you to know. Some of these will blow your mind, and number 7 might just keep you up at night. First, let's talk about the personalized reality bubble that artificial intelligence quietly builds around you every single second you're online. Whether you're aware of it or not, AI is constantly working in the background, analyzing your every move, and shaping what you see, hear, and even think about. Every like, pause, and comment you make is meticulously tracked and analyzed. These tiny digital breadcrumbs feed a detailed profile of your interests, habits, and even your vulnerabilities. The more you interact, the more the system learns, curating your feed to reinforce your existing beliefs, nudge your emotions, and keep you scrolling for just a little bit longer. Search results, news stories, and advertisements are all tailored just for you. So much so that two people can search for the exact same thing and end up seeing completely different worlds. Your online experience is unique, but it's also carefully engineered, often without your knowledge. Behind the scenes, complex algorithms are making split-second decisions about what content to show you, what to hide, and what to prioritize. These decisions are based on massive amounts of data collected from millions of users, all designed to maximize your engagement. There's no unfiltered button you can press. You're opted in by default, and the entire process is almost completely opaque. Most people have no idea how much their online reality is being shaped for them, or how little control they actually have. Tech companies call this process personalization, but in reality it's often manipulation, especially when it happens without your clear, informed consent. The terms and conditions you quickly accept are just the tip of the iceberg. This system doesn't just shape what you see, it shapes how you think, who you connect with, and even what you believe. It creates echo chambers, deepens social divides, and makes it harder and harder to find common ground with others who see a different version of reality. All of this is done in the name of keeping your attention, because in the digital world, your attention is the most valuable commodity of all. If you're not paying for the product, you are the product. This phrase has never been more true than in today's digital world, where nearly every service you use for free is actually powered by something far more valuable than money: your personal data. Every time you log in, swipe, or click, you're generating a stream of information that companies are eager to collect. And with the rise of AI, your data isn't just collected, it's the fuel that powers smarter, more personalized, and sometimes more invasive technology. From the moment you wake up and check your notifications, to asking your smart speaker about the weather, you're feeding these systems with insights about your life. Every free app or service is a massive data collection operation, tracking your location, your contacts, your daily habits, and even your biometrics. Fitness trackers log your heart rate and sleep patterns, navigation apps know where you go and when, and social media platforms monitor your likes, shares, and even the time you spend looking at a post. This data is then used to train powerful AI algorithms, enabling them to predict your next move, influence your decisions, and ultimately monetize your behavior. Companies use these insights to create detailed profiles, targeting you with ads, recommendations, and even shaping the content you see. The terms of service you agree to are often intentionally vague and filled with legal jargon, making it nearly impossible to understand just how much of your information is being collected, stored, and shared with third parties. Most people never read these documents, unknowingly giving away their privacy with a single tap. Tech giants have built billion-dollar empires on the back of your personal information. Your data is far more valuable to them than any subscription fee you could pay. It's the foundation of their business, driving innovation, profit, and influence on a global scale. The entire business model depends on you not thinking too deeply about this exchange. Most of us scroll past privacy warnings, ignore pop-ups, and accept terms without a second thought, all while our digital footprints grow larger and more detailed. Your data is their most valuable asset, and it powers far more than just targeted ads. It shapes the future of technology, influences markets, and even impacts society in ways we're only beginning to understand. The next time you use a free service, remember, your information is the real currency. Secret 3: AI bias is real, everywhere, and causing real harm. AI learns from flawed, biased data, amplifying discrimination at scale. From hiring tools penalizing women to risk algorithms biased against minorities, the AI mirrors and magnifies existing inequalities. These systems are deployed in high-stakes areas, hiring, lending, justice, often as black boxes, making it nearly impossible to challenge unfair decisions. The veneer of objectivity makes bias even harder to spot. It's automating inequality right now. Deepfake technology is evolving fast. Today's AI can create video and audio that's nearly impossible to distinguish from reality. A fake video of a politician or a cloned CEO's voice can spread disinformation or commit fraud in minutes. The tools are now accessible to anyone, making misuse explode. As deepfakes get better, public trust in digital media erodes. Tech companies are racing to detect fakes, but it's always easier to create than to verify. The technology to deceive is outpacing the technology to protect us. We're entering an era where seeing is no longer believing. AI-driven platforms are designed to manipulate your emotions, not just keep you entertained. Algorithms learn what triggers you, anger, joy, anxiety, and amplify content that provokes the strongest reactions. Every post is an experiment to maximize engagement, pushing emotionally charged content to the top. This leads to increased anxiety, polarization, and a constant craving for emotional highs. Nuanced, rational content gets drowned out. Your emotional state is now a commodity. AI is automating jobs much faster than most people realize, especially white-collar and creative roles once thought safe. AI can now write code, draft legal documents, design graphics, and provide customer support. Companies are quietly using AI to boost productivity, often a euphemism for cutting jobs. It's not just replacing jobs, but automating tasks, letting one person do the work of many. The transition is painful, with job displacement outpacing retraining. Big tech promises AI will augment workers but ignores the disruption millions will face. The economic impact is already here. Number 7 is the black box problem. Even AI's creators can't fully explain how advanced systems make decisions. Deep learning models form complex patterns beyond human comprehension. You can see the input and output, but the reasoning in between is a mystery, even to the engineers. This lack of transparency is terrifying when AI makes critical decisions. Loans, diagnoses, even life or death calls. The algorithm decided isn't an answer. We're building powerful tools we don't fully understand. That loss of control scares even the experts. It's a massive, uncontrolled experiment. AI is being weaponized, ushering in a new era of conflict. It powers cyber attacks, adaptive malware, and hyper-personalized phishing at unprecedented speed. Authoritarian regimes use AI for surveillance, tracking dissidents in real time. The most chilling lethal autonomous weapon systems, machines that can identify and kill without human input. The debate rages, but development continues in secret. The moral line is blurring fast. We're closer than ever to delegating life and death decisions to algorithms. AI isn't just watching, it's actively predicting your future behavior, often in real time. Machine learning models forecast what you'll buy, major life decisions, and even relationship breakups before you realize it. Advertisers, insurers, and law enforcement use these predictions to influence you at your most vulnerable moments, shaping your choices. Predictive policing and health risk scoring raise serious ethical concerns for society as a whole. Sometimes the algorithm knows you better than you know yourself, anticipating your needs. This predictive power gives corporations and governments unprecedented influence over our daily lives. Why isn't AI regulated? Because big tech spends billions lobbying to delay or weaken oversight. They frame regulation as a threat to innovation, pushing for voluntary ethics codes with no real enforcement. The companies with the most to gain are writing the rules or making sure there are none. This creates a dangerous power imbalance. Publicly, they talk about ethical AI, but behind the scenes they fight transparency and accountability. The status quo serves them, not you. If you use smart speakers or voice assistants, AI may be learning from your private conversations, sometimes without your clear consent. Devices can mishear wake words and record sensitive moments, which are sometimes reviewed by human contractors. Chatbots and keyboards also log your data to train future AI. Most users aren't told their private utterances might be used this way. The privacy cost is buried in legal fine print. Our homes and chats are now data sources for ever more powerful AI. Convenience comes at the price of privacy. You're not powerless, there are steps you can take. Start with digital hygiene. Review privacy settings, limit tracking, and delete unnecessary data. Use ad blockers and privacy-focused browsers to reduce surveillance. Be a critical consumer. Ask why you're seeing certain content and recognize emotional manipulation. Support strong data privacy laws and demand transparency from tech companies. Talk about these issues. Public pressure drives change. Don't reject technology. Demand it serves the public good. By protecting your data and advocating for change, you shift the power dynamic. You have more agency than you think. AI is shaping your reality, your choices, and ultimately, your future. The goal isn't fear, it's about building awareness. We need a broader conversation including ethicists, lawmakers, and every one of us. Understanding these 12 secrets is the first step to demanding something better. Technology is a tool, the direction it takes is truly up to us. Stay informed, stay critical, and take back your control.